What's up, internet people? This is Brian at Auto Style. So we did a Telluride today, and we did window tint on the two front doors and on the windshield. And I thought some of you guys might be interested in the process of tinting those. So I put together a little video, and here we go. So I'm just going to show you on the doors. I'm just going to show you one door. The other door is literally the same thing. So I got to clean it first. We got to razor blade it. So there's going to be some stuck on contaminants that will look like dirt underneath the tint. So I got to get that off. So that's the first step. And then squeegee clean. And now running the tint through the plotter. So the plotter is going to cut this tint out for me. I no longer have to hand cut. I can if I need to, but if I can let the plotter do the work for me, I will. All right, so now we're ready for installation. And on this one, I've taken the gasket out of the bottom there, so I can, what we call bottom load. And then here we go, squeegeeing the air and water out. And that door is done. All right, like I said, other doors, the same thing. So I'll just go straight to the windshield, zoom in a little bit. First thing I got to do is clean the outside, and then I got to clean the inside. I clean the outside first so that I can make sure that the inside is clean, so I can see that the inside is clean. Again, we got to razor blade it and get all these contaminants off of it. And if I see any contaminants, I'll be up, well, cleaning the outside first, I'll be able to see the contaminants if I have any, and clean it up. All right, so once it's clean and with the rag, now I got to squeegee it clean and get the lint from the rag off of there. It's a two-step cleaning process. All right, so now what I got to do now is put soap on the outside of the glass. Now this soap is a real thick layer of soap, and this soap is going to keep the tint from sticking to the glass. I don't want it to stick until I do. So again, running the tint through the plotter, and I'm going to cut out the basic shape here, and you'll see me put it on right now. So you'll see the tint doesn't stick yet. You can see how easy it is to move around. But when I squeegee down with this white card, it will actually stick where I squeegee it. So that's the nice thing about this soap. And you see I divided it into quadrants, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. I'm working on 1 quadrant right now. That's why I want to divide it up, so I can work on it 1 part at a time. And so what I'm doing is heating the tint up. So when you heat it, it shrinks, the tint shrinks. The reason why we need to do that is because the tint is flat, but the windshield is not. It's a compound curve. It curves left and right, and then like on a Z-axis towards and away from us, it's got another curve that way. So it's a compound curve. So we need to heat and conform the tint to that compound curve before we try to install it. Otherwise, you'll have nothing but wrinkles when you go to install it. It'll be impossible to install and make it look good. So that's the process. Now this process here alone, this is where it takes all the time. This is what takes all the time to learn as an installer. I can teach anybody how to actually install it, but that part right there it takes a long time to learn. All right, so done. Rolled it back up. Now I'm putting it on my peel board. Now the reason why I took it off of the car to weed it out and to do this step is because this glass is clean. The car is not. And what I don't want is when I peel this liner back like this, what I'm doing, I don't want dirt to get up underneath there. We got to peel the liner off like that. So for this step, the liner will just pull right off when I go to unroll it onto the glass. And also, the more soapy water that's on that tint, the better, because if you don't put the soapy water on there first from that peel board, it'll try to stick immediately, even though the windshield has, even though I sprayed the windshield down with soapy water, it'll still try to stick. You need a lot of, squeegeeing it right now. I do a 2-step squeegee process, one with a soft black squeegee, and then I come back through with this orange one. It's a lot stiffer and squeegees all the water out. So the black squeegee squeegees the air out, this squeegees the water out. Now I'm cleaning the perimeter of it, and now I'm basically done. I'm just gonna clean the dash and the pillars and everything, install the mirror back on there. And the last step, clean the outside of the windshield, get the soap back off of there. And I can also check and see if there's any air bubbles or anything like that, which I actually have water bubbles that I wanted to get out right here. I couldn't see it with that soap on there, but turned out really good. And this is the result. So pull it outside and check it. You can still see squeegee, like water streaks in there. That's normal. That takes about 2 or 3 days. It just evaporates away. You can see it on the door too. It's basically impossible to get all the water out. So you just gotta let it dry. And that's it. Digging it. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the process. If you want to see more videos like that, let me know. But otherwise, we will check you out on the next video. Thanks.